saying. There is a class defensive midfielder with great pedigree. Okay, he's got a mean tackle in him. His back's a bit fucked. He's on the chubby side and he's available on a free. His name is Louis Beneventi, aka Cesc Fabregas. You whack me in that midfield instead of Jorginho, I run the fucking show, mate.
It's not looking good, bruv, is it, Louis? It's not looking good, bruv. Talk to me.
Okay, so at several points in this show, I'm going to be brutally honest, I may lose my shit.
That's fine.
Having said that, if I do flip out, I'd tell you to not interrupt me if I'm losing my shit.
It's
I
fine.
apologise in advance.
I'll allow you to take the floor, mate. It's all yours.
What the fucking hell was that, bruv? What the fucking Christ was I watching? Fuck me, bruv. Fuck. Let's just start from the top. All right? Okay. First 20 minutes. Fucking great, you know. Looked like we were getting into the game, you know, looking class, looking great. And then the first goal goes in, you're like, oh shit, okay, that wasn't great, you know. They say Dave didn't get it away properly, but you know, he did what he could. He stuck a foot out, he got it out. It just happened to fall to a player. Mendy got a hand on it, it went in. That shit happens all the time. You couldn't see it. It was a corner. That's fine. Okay. The second goal, right, was probably the most schoolboy error I have ever fucking seen. I was raging, right? Azpilicueta loses his man. Ziyech comes into cover, doesn't look, and then this guy's standing free and just swats it in the top corner.
Yeah.
He just swats it in, and then you're like, right, okay. I thought, maybe it's a good goal, you know? Look at it back. And you see Azpilicueta fucking look at him and then go, yeah, now, mate, I'm going to turn over here and focus on the ball and ball watch. And Ziyech does exactly the same thing, right? It was a schoolboy error. What in the fucking 12 times table was that? What in the fucking Pythagoras was I watching? What in the fucking water cycle in GCSE geography the fuck was that? I can't. Do you know what? I'd love to go and drop a toaster in a bath with me right now, right? But there's no fucking water running in the flats.
What's
So not
going
even
on?
the flats want us to fucking turn into this shit. Oh,
Bro.
oh.
I know that you're not the biggest fan of Tuchel ball, but like I said at the start of the season, I said this guy's under pressure, yeah, and I was saying that he was gonna get sacked. And people thought I was joking, but I was being deadly serious.
No,
Like,
absolutely.
I don't think he's gonna get. I don't think it sounds weird because man are saying, all right, cool, the manager's not getting back to that. But bro, you need attackers. You've just signed you're in talks to sign another fucking centre back, bro. Like,
I don't get that. That's just come out of nowhere as well. I was like,
Yeah.
obviously we were linked with him earlier in the summer when we were going for Koundé, and then we got Fofana. It's like, oh, okay, cool, sound. That's all good. And then this lad comes in like, the fuck's going on here? And then after that, with this, we're still struggling with this fucking Aubameyang deal. Do you know what I would do right now? Because we clearly fucking need it. Fuck off this Garvidol, whatever his fucking name is, deal. Fuck him off. I don't give a shit, all right? Deal with that next summer, all right? Or whatever happens, January. Just fucking deal with it then. Because right now, 90 million euros, to which, by the way, we send him back on fucking loan. Am I a dickhead? What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I don't know.
90 million's go. I tell you what, keep him, lads. It's all right. Don't worry about it.
Bro, but he's got a release clause next season of like 45 million. So why the fuck are you paying 90 million now to send him
Are you
back?
being serious?
That's what these lot are saying in the chat. But you're afraid that other people are going to take him.
Oh my god, this is fucking right. Oh my god.
I don't. Who's negotiating these things? I don't understand, bro. Like Todd's negotiating this thing. Obviously, Todd is a baller and he don't care. But it's a bit mad.
This just screams America, doesn't it? It just screams, fuck yeah! Let's fucking go, man. We fucking throw money at this shit. Yeah! Woo! And fucking what is going on, bruv?
But it's because City wanted him as well, apparently. That's why. And now City are going to get the Dortmund guy instead. Akanji, innit? For like 18 mil or something like that. And you man are getting finesse 90 mil, bro.
Do you know, if this was me right now, I know it's an incredibly unlikely transfer and this ain't fucking Football Manager, right? But why are we spending 90 million on this fella? We don't need it. We don't need a centre-back right now. Okay, yeah. We don't. And that 90 million and whatever this fucking money is for Anthony Gordon, whatever it takes, go and get Ivan Toney. Actually go and get a centre-forward. Because Havertz was shit. Havertz was shit. He's not a centre-forward, and I don't understand why. Look, the fucking hands are coming out. That's how fucking angry I am. This is a fucking joke. I love Havertz. Like I said last week, there is a player in there. And Mount, there is a player in there. But
I don't know about that, bro.
The pair of them
Mount's
was
stinking the place up, Lee. He's stinking the place up, bruv.
He was tonight, and he was against Leicester, and he was against Leeds. He's been shit. But to be honest, everyone in that team was shit last night. I'm actually the thing that intrigues me right now. You know, there was those running stats that came out when we played Leeds, where they run like 10k more than us, some shit like that. I want to see the same stats tonight. But what worries me the most about this entire thing, right? Tuchel, after watching his presser, I don't think he has a fucking Scooby. I don't think he knows what is going on. Because when he turns round and he goes, we'll figure it out. We'll see what goes on. And you've got a lad, Brozier comes on for 20 minutes. And he didn't do a lot. But it says it all, that when I'm looking at some positivity and the lad just fucking runs at people, bullies them off the ball and goes, fucking play me, basically, which is what he should be doing. He goes and he won't play him. We just know for a fact West Ham like shit team shit's going to come out. Armando Brozier will not be up front when he fucking should be. And he might not be the finished product, but fuck me, it says everything you need to know when I'm relying on a 20-year-old.
You don't need to be the finished product, to be better than Kai Havertz as a striker who's not actually a striker, bro.
Exactly.
You just need someone that actually can play the position. And it's an upgrade instantly. Something about football, and just playing players in their position. There's something very underrated about that.
Mate, but it's I don't know what it is. They were talking in the commentary. They're saying, Kai Havertz, he's a great utility player, and I'm like, yeah, he is. We didn't sign him for that. We said this last week. No, we said this last week. I don't need to repeat myself again. We've been there, we've done that. But this whole situation and everything we're doing right now was fucking awful tonight. That was worse than Leeds. That was worse. And a lot of people know that I fucking came onto this fucking YouTube scene or everything with that fucking Southampton rant, which is a video I hate, right? And hopefully if people see that and then compare it to this, they'll see I'm a little bit more measured, but I am still incredibly fucked off. I could break that team down today and tell you where it's fucking gone wrong. Mendy, he did what he could. That first guy couldn't do anything. He was a bit suspect at the corners. Oh, fucking hell. There was no claiming at all. Koulibaly and Thiago Silva. Koulibaly, people bang on about him being such a fantastic passer and all this sort of shit. And, how progressive he was at Napoli under Sarri. Take your fucking hipster football and shove it up your ass. Because I have seen absolutely no fucking forward momentum from him. And when I did, it was a stray pass. So everyone who fucking bangs on about Sarri ball at Napoli and hipster football in 2012, 2013 with fucking Dortmund, I don't give a shit. And I'm sorry if your algorithm's completely fucked because I'm losing my shit.
No, it's fine. It's completely fine.
Okay, fine. Well, that was.
We're on Twitch, bro. We're good.
Oh, that's good. Well, it was fucking awful. The whole thing was fucking awful. Thiago Silva is the only reason we didn't lose by more. He's God. I'd walk over fucking coals just to give him a cuddle. And he's a genius, and I love him. All right, he didn't do anything wrong. I'll cradle him if he cries. I'll make him dinner. I'll do whatever the fuck he tells me to. All right, Aspilicueta at right back. He can't do it anymore. He's a club legend. and he's going to go down the Ivanovic path if he ever does that again, where he's going to get fucking told he was shit. All right? Defensive midfield, Jorginho. Oh, mate, he's so creative. He's a fucking genius on the ball. Look at the way, there's a reason Pep wanted him. He's fucking great. You put him in defensive midfield in the Premier League, you may as well put a sheet of A4 paper or get one of those big fuck-off rolls from IKEA because they'll be more robust than him. He was like a knife through butter on the ball when he plays. Fantastic. You know, if he's given the time and he can play those balls like we saw in the Tottenham game, fucking quality. Great. Fantastic. Good for you, mate. He can't play it. I don't know why we keep doing it. We're investing in centre-backs. We need a defensive midfielder more than anything. We need a number 6. Like, Kante's he's one of the best defensive midfielders in the world. But you can't rely on somebody who's only fit 40% of the time. Granted, it's important in those games, but he's not there. You need someone who's going to be there every week. You know you can rely on. The two in midfield, in fact, I don't even know.
Kovacic has his own injury concerns also.
Exactly.
And this is the issue, bro. Like, Chelsea, for all the money they've spent, have not addressed the areas that needed addressing. You lost an £100 million striker, yeah, and I say that very loosely. That's how much you spent. That's not how much he's worth.
Absolutely,
he ain't worth £100, but you lost a £100 million striker for free. Have not replaced him. You needed 2 wide players anyway, maybe 3, if we're being honest, because Hudson-Odoi's already gone out, and I wasn't rating him anyway. Christian Pulisic again, injury prone, and then on top of that, his performances haven't been great as of late. Raheem Sterling's come in, he's scoring goals, but he's not really affecting the game as a whole, but he's not expected to do it on his own.
Exactly. That's the big thing.
Hakim Ziyech, I think it's very safe to say that it hasn't worked out at Chelsea. So
I'll get to Hakim Ziyech. You know, this 11 needs. If I get this, I'm just going to get the team sheet up and go through it. Because
do what you need to do, bro. This is a Tuchel quote: "Soft defending. There's no need to give shots away. Just toughen up as a team and show a different mentality. It seems very easy to beat us. I don't like it, but you need to do something about that, Tommy, because my manager's doing something about that now. I got my players high-fiving fucking blocks and tackles now. Do you know what I mean? I got a bunch of fucking passion merchants because my manager expects that. He requires that, bro. Do you know what I mean? This is what it is.
This is the. If we go through it, okay, let's go backwards. Thomas Tuchel mentioned mentality. Lampard mentioned struggling with mentality. Sarri mentioned struggling with mentality. Conte mentioned struggling with mentality. Hiddink mentioned struggling with mentality. Mourinho mentioned it as well towards the back end of his thing as well. That's 6 managers across God knows how many fucking seasons. You know? I was talking about schoolboy errors and, their fucking times tables earlier. I'm so pissed off I can't be asked to do the maths, all right? And I find it quite good that right now I can still be funny when I'm pissed off. It says a lot about my character. However, let's get straight back into this fucking 11. Right. Okay, Thiago Silva gone through. That's not an 11. That's the match ratings. Give me the 11, you silly cunts. Thank you. Right. So, Loftus-Cheek came off injured. He was our best midfielder.
He was playing well, yeah. He was playing well.
He was playing great. He was sound. Few stray passes, but the thing with Loftus-Cheek is every time he does that, he always seems to win it back. I don't know how he does it, but it is what it is. All right? Jorginho, like I said, right, fucking useless defensively, but we seem to proceed to play him as a defensive midfielder. Mount has been invisible for 3 games. He's been shit. And it is what it is, I don't know what the answer is to that right now because we have no midfielders. So that's it, right? Ziyech and Sterling. For me, the fact that that we were so average tonight, Sterling, as you said, was trying to do it all. Like he was trying to do it all and he couldn't. Ziyech was the only one making forward passes. Apart from him, I thought he was the only one who was trying to be progressive.
That's what Ziyech does, though. That's one thing he does. That's why they compare him to Bruno Fernandes, because he does play forward and he tries to create. I just think the system at Chelsea doesn't suit him. I don't necessarily think he's a bad player. That's why when we were linked with him, I would have taken him. Because I think our manager could get a tune out of him.
He'd suit you, and I think you'd figure it out. But I think the one thing with that situation, right? Why the fuck are we playing a player who right now is negotiating a deal with Ajax and AC Milan and doesn't want to be here. And there are lads on the bench, youth academy or otherwise, British or otherwise, because I know people are going to fucking pull the shitty Brexit Academy card, and I don't give a shit. Whoever it is, who actually want to play the game and want to be there. He was good tonight, Ziyech, but he doesn't want to be there. Why have we done that? And then speaking of players that don't want to be there, Pulisic, again, we made the subs. Him and Brozier look positive. But again, this is something for someone who's gone to so many matches, right, and went home and away for quite a long time, and always appreciated when a player would come over and just appreciate you coming. Apparently, he just walks straight off, and the way that he's been behaving, the way his dad's been behaving on Twitter, and the fucking some of the shit I've seen from men in blazers, so a professional outfit, saying #free Pulisic. Fucking give me a break.
What do you mean free him though? Like
they're like free him. He doesn't play. He's so good. Why do we play him? I'll tell you why.
That's because he's injured though, no?
It's because he's injured, or he runs down a blind fucking alley and doesn't work his way back in the team because he's shit. Like I said, NHS Martial, NHS Pulisic. He lives off that fucking form from 3 years ago. That's like me shagging a supermodel when I'm 18 and still thinking that I can go for that right now. Fucking hell. I mean, I can, but it's not going to end well for me. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. I don't fucking get it.
He's making the playoffs, blood. Bro, I don't know. Top 6 is the playoffs. You might make that still.
Yeah, man. I'm so excited for these playoffs. I think we're going to do so well, man. Fuck off. Take you and your mullet with the shitty frosted tips and fuck off. If you don't want to be here, piss off. Oh, like the good thing that we've done this window, right, is that we've actually got rid of a lot of the dead wood. The way we're moving in terms of getting rid of players is fantastic. In terms of talent we're scouting and the money we're paying, fuck me. Like, I know that Ryan Abramovich said when I sell the club to you, I want you to invest £1 billion into it. And somebody's going, yeah, no problem, man. Fucking, it's not it once. You don't blow your load in one fucking window. He meant over a sustained period. The fuck is this shit, man?
Well, you spent all that money, but you don't look any better, bro. Like, you don't look no better. This is what confuses me. Like the Cucurella signing, yeah, very good player, but the signing never made sense to me. I'll be honest, because it was like you had more urgent issues that needed to be addressed. And my thing is, yeah, what I'm liking about Manchester United's window, I don't care how much money we spend. I'm liking that we're addressing all the areas that we knew that we had problems. We knew that we needed a DM, went and got one. Got one of the best in the game. We knew we needed a left back, went and got one. The manager still wants a right back because apparently Wan-Bissaka is going to be sold to Crystal Palace and he wants competition for Dalot, which is fair enough. So he's going to go get one. We needed a left-footed right winger, went and got one. And we need a striker. No, we needed a creative midfielder, went and got Eriksen on a free. And we needed a centre-back, went and got one. Do you know what I'm saying? Now we just need a striker. And the manager hopefully will go and get one. But
we have addressed areas that we needed to deal with. We lost 2 centre-backs. We've gone and got one. Now we're deciding to spend 90 million on one and give them back. We're looking at a centre-forward. We need to deal with that.
They're saying Cucurella can play centre-back. So it's like the manager's happy to play Cucurella centre-back for the season.
No, because because obviously we've got Fofana still coming in. So now we've got Fofana still to come in. Cucurella and Chilwell will compete with each other, which I don't mind, and especially with the stuff going on. So we've dealt with that. Like I said earlier, the very first stream we did when I came back, we talked about method to madness, right? Now it's just madness. I don't get it. And apparently we're now looking at fucking De Jong, great player. Don't get me wrong. Like I said last week, why? If you get Frankie De Jong, we still need a defensive midfielder. Do you know what? This is basically the problem you had when you guys were trying to free Pogba and sign the whole fucking midfield market. There's that we're now going to be like, yeah, we need to sign a defensive midfielder and many midfielders and creativity. We need to get everything. It's like, yeah,
but Frankie de Jong is not a defensive midfielder. Like
Exactly.
Frankie de Jong doesn't stop Human from getting smoked today.
No, exactly. He doesn't. Like, who the fuck? There's no one we can get in to sure out right now. I don't know a single defensive midfielder right now. I don't.
I know one. We just signed one, Casemiro. I'm fucking over the moon, mate. I'll be honest.
Well, you've just signed one. Good for you. That means we can't fucking get him. All right. So it's a very, very different situation.
I know. I'm just saying, mate.
All I'm saying, there is a class defensive midfielder with great pedigree. Okay. He's got a mean tackle in him. His back's a bit fucked. He's on the chubby side and he's available on a free. His name is Louis Beneventi, aka Cesc Fabregas. You whack me in that midfield instead of Jorginho, I run the fucking show, mate.